TFC's return to the playoffs is a successful one. They are moving on to the Eastern Conference semi-final to take on New York City FC.
Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of After 90 Playoff Edition. Bring Papadakis alongside Gareth
Can we
Wheeler.
call it After 120? Because we actually went a little bit longer here tonight.
It's very true. After 120 would be the correct way to say it. Toronto FC won round one of the 2019 MLS Cup Playoffs in a huge victory over D.C United tonight. Gareth, what do you think of Toronto's performance?
It's incredible. It goes to extra time and you go out and win the game 5-1. It's just, what did we just witness here tonight? I was speaking with Drew Moore post-match, and he said, it's never dull here at Toronto FC. Ain't that the truth, Drew? TFC looks like they have the game in the bag. An early goal by Marky Delgado against a team that really struggles to score them. A couple big saves by Quentin Westberg to keep the team in it. The first save on Rooney was phenomenal, as was Ola Kamara coming in all alone. Looks like you've kind of weathered the storm. You kind of wasted a couple chances the other way. And then in stoppage time, you concede on a corner kick. And just an innocuous corner kick where the team has been very good at defending them all season long. And you're like, okay, the heads go down. How's this team going to regroup? You made substitutions as well. It's a completely different team on the field, and somehow, some way, this team digs deep, shows so much character, responding not just once, not just twice, but 4 times within 15 minutes. Something that I'm not sure if we're watching Toronto FC football for another 50 years that we'll ever see again.
We talk about them coming back tonight. Michael Bradley said in his post-game interviews with some of the reporters that there's still so much more that this team has. So do you think that's going to come out in the second, going in and around for the conference semifinals in New York this weekend?
I chatted with Michael afterwards about that, and he kind of addressed it post-game as well, because you can go on with a 1-0 victory, professional performance, that's fine and good, save some legs for Wednesday night against New York City, but the fact that they scored the way that they did through different players coming in, providing that extra spark, that's something that galvanizes a team. Like, how doesn't this team, despite bumps and bruises, go into this game on Wednesday night with their chest puffed out a little bit, just the manner by which they won? Because when you're facing adversity, sometimes that reveals true character, and that's what I feel it did tonight. So perhaps the 4 goals in the 15 minutes, that's a rallying cry for this group, and they use them to inspire them going up against the best team in the Eastern Conference this week.
Now looking back at the entire game tonight, Gareth, what is Gareth's game changer?
Oh my gosh, where do we begin? Can I give a shout out to 2 substitutes that came on? It just shows how important it is for players to stay sharp and stay focused even if they're not in the starting 11. It was Nick DeLeon and Richie Larea who combined for that first goal in extra time. Both players, DeLeon was inspired, scored. All he does in first rounds of playoffs apparently is score spectacular goals, but it was the way that Michael Bradley, he was great all night, high press, created the turnover, inside to DeLeon, and then played it Richie Larea through for a second goal in a Toronto FC uniform. I spoke about it on the Come On You Reds podcast, that it could work, playing DeLeon a little bit inside, Larea on the outside, and it worked to a T. Those two combining, they were sensational when they came on, and it really kind of changed that match, getting that early goal. And Maria, who is your man of the match?
Maria's man of the match tonight is Quentin Westberg. First of all, the massive saves he had throughout the game tonight were incredible, but just beyond the big saves, his footwork, how calm he is back there. He just held his own throughout the entire match, and his communication was incredible, especially with the lineup changes that we've had on that back line tonight with Gonzalez being out. I just think he just played an incredible game, and obviously the massive saves were just what had that man of the match given to him tonight.
And Alejandro Pozuelo playing a different role, filling in for Josie Altidore. Look, this is what this team is supposed to be all about. They can play in different ways, and different players able to step up. There's great depth in this team, so no matter who it is, everyone's carrying, just punching their own weight and more right now. And I think that could be Westberg, could be Azorio, could have named 5 or 6 guys in the team. They're deserving. It's a complete team effort here tonight.
Well, Toronto FC punched their ticket to New York for the conference semifinals that'll be taking place this coming Wednesday, October 23rd at 7 p.m. Make sure you tune in on TSN to watch, but you can keep all of your playoff knowledge on TorontoFC.ca.